So I'm just setting up Oceans of Sand. I can't really wait any longer to actually play this guitar. So although it's not intonated, and you could probably drive a bus under the nut, I'm gonna go. It's gotta be the first thing that gets played on this guitar. So I'm just going to quickly go over the spec of the guitar, talk about some things to do with the graphics and the concept of it, and yeah, just the sort of generally what it is. So yeah, I'll start with the body. It's actually, you can't see because it's a black back and sides, but it's actually a one-piece carina body, and that goes into an American rock maple neck with two mahogany laminates in there as well, and a scarf-jointed headstock. The top of the guitar is actually a quilt maple, like a book match quilt maple piece. It's not immediately apparent with the complexity of the graphics, but yeah, this adds a lot to it, because if the graphics were just put over a flat pigmented background or something like that, it would just be quite dead. The fact that light moves across the figured wood and it does things like that gives it a sort of vibrancy and a sort of mystery, which really does add a lot to it. And then obviously on the headstock facing, it's the same. We've got hieroglyphics and the Daemoness decal over the top of that. The fingerboard is a zero coating piece with the sapwood arranged to make it look like a sort of desert landscape with a sandstorm on the horizon. Yeah, that was one of the main inspirations behind the whole guitar, really, was the actual fingerboard. Hip shot locking machine heads. You've got Jessica Evo gold like fretwire here. It's really nice jumbo wire. Luminate side dots as well, in case you're playing like a dark club or a catacomb or something. Bare knuckle joggle humbuckers, and then an ETS tuning fork hardtail bridge with a string through ferrules on the back. And it's just got a standard three-way volume and tone control. Yeah, so like underneath the concept and stuff like that, it's like most of my stuff. Underneath the concept, you've got like a straight up metal guitar. So the actual neck carve is the flat backer profile I do. So it's the slim neck, it's like a fast 7-string neck, and it's got sort of nice shoulders on it as well. It's, you know, by all intents and purposes, it'd be described as a very fast metal guitar neck. I have got another carve I do called the Shredditor, which has got slightly smaller shoulders, and those are for people who want like a real like fast feeling neck. I mean, all the stuff I make is fast unless I'm specifically asked to recreate a vintage carve. But you know, there isn't that much in it between the flatbacker and the Shredditor. But this, you know, they're both fast neck carves. You know, obviously you got the set carve heel here as well. So I was playing along to Sarcophagus earlier. That's obviously tuned down to A. I think Niall used a drop tuning, but I always it's stupid really. I always think of drop tuning as cheating, so I always try and play stuff in like a standard structure, play things in like a standard structure of tuning. But this is a 27-inch scale baritone guitar. And yeah, if you're not familiar with that, it's the longer the scale gets, the longer the length of the string gets, the more tension you get. So you can down tune and you won't sort of lose the tension. You've still got a lot of percussiveness and sort of response from the string. Obviously, as metal players, we've got like we like sort of like a lot of aggression when we play and a lot of percussiveness. So we need string tension for that technique to come across. But yeah, playing something like that on a guitar like this with a 27-inch scale feels really nice. You don't really need to go all the way to 27 inches though. I'm making a lot of guitars with this 666mm scale, which comes out as 26 3/8, and they still feel really good, and they can handle any sort of tuning you throw at them really. So you know, it's got that going for it. But yeah.
Walls of the desert itself. The ocean of sand cannot be crossed in a whole lifetime.